first time that I came to Wesley, I was really nervous and I didn't know anyone. And I remember walking into the fireside room and there being a bunch of unfamiliar faces. And then an upperclassman came up and made me a name tag and asked me a bunch of questions about myself and talked to me for like 20 minutes. And now I walk into Wesley and I'm old and a senior, and the freshman that makes me a name tag doesn't know who I am. But I walk into the room and it's a bunch of familiar faces, and it's a building that has somehow, while I wasn't paying attention, become home. And my favorite thing about Wesley has got to be D groups. I love small groups, and I've made my best friends in D groups, and I've learned more about myself and other people in D groups, and I've gotten to experience the growth of leaders through being D group coordinator 1 year, and yeah, that's my favorite thing.
Hey y'all, my name is Drew Gaunt, and I appreciate Wesley for a few different reasons. The first one is that it's really the first place I was able to find a sense of community and the sense of belonging as a freshman that was trying to figure out his faith, what he believed in, how he believed in it, and what that means going into life. And even up till now, that's still happening, and it's incredible the things that are able to happen at Wesley. And the second reason is that I've met my beautiful fiance, Maddie Ralston, in one of David's Bible studies. So if you want to find the love of your life, I recommend going to one of his studies. And the third reason is that I was able to actually give back into what I was being given. And I was able to do that for a couple of years as a janitor, just be able to take care of the building. And now as a resident manager, I've really been able to express my gratitude towards Wesley through that and caring for the building itself, because this place is incredibly important, especially in the Christian lives of young men and women here at Wesley or here at Auburn. And I think that it's doing a great job and really fostering that sense of community and challenging people and forcing them to grow a little bit and really find out what they stand for as a Christian. So thank you, Wesley, and thank you everyone in it.
I don't even know where to begin for favorite Wesley memories. Most of them involve me being super awkward. So being scared of Sarah Ann freshman year, bonding with Anna Graves over shared literary nerdisms, basically all of that freshman year experience in D group, trying and failing to be cool as a fresh-com leader, stealing food out of the Wesley kitchen when I was broke and I didn't want to buy food on campus, meeting Leo for the first time, talking his ear off for 3 hours, and then freaking out when he asked me out for coffee because I didn't want it to be a date. Bringing Katie Kirk to Bible study for the first time and watching her explain exegesis to everyone. Basically, Wesley, in a nutshell, is my safe space. My safe space to be weird and quirky and to fall in love with God passionately and completely. And I'm never going to leave Wesley, even when I leave, because I'm going to bring those memories and those people with me, and that safe space is not going to be gone for me. And I realize how ridiculous it is, me sitting here in a Hogwarts robe saying this in my living room, just because it's comfy, that's why I'm wearing it. But I feel about Wesley the way that Harry felt about Hogwarts. And it's always there to welcome you home, and it always will be.
So Wesley was my very first Christian community, D groups, Bible study, anything like that, you name it. College was really where that came to be for me, and specifically at Wesley, and I am just so grateful for this place that allowed me to meet some of my best friends, and I had the true honor and privilege to serve as some of a first-com leader for some of you, and to your council person and your D group leader, and I just have been able to see you guys grow over the past 3 years and become some of the most wonderful people, and I'm just so proud of you, and I love you all so much, and thank you for giving me a home in Auburn. I came here not knowing anyone, and I'm leaving with a family, so thank you.
My 3 favorite things about Wesley are the friends I've made, the opportunity to serve and lead, especially in worship, and D groups challenging me to grow and explore my faith.
Okay. My favorite part of Wesley is D groups, because when I came to Auburn freshman year, I knew like 2 people because I'm from Atlanta, and so I was forced to join a D group by a fresh comm leader. He like put the app in my hand. He was like, "You're doing this," and I was like, "I don't know what this is, but okay." And I joined it freshman year, and it ended up being the best thing ever. Like, it's my favorite thing that I've done at Wesley and at college, because it's where I met like the best people, and I had the best leaders, and they really helped me to feel comfortable at Wesley, like make friends and get more involved. And discipleship in general is my favorite part of Wesley, because I've grown so much because of it, just being in D groups. I've been in 5, so I've been in a lot, and I just love them a lot. And I was also a Bible study coordinator, so I got to play a big part of like helping people grow more with their discipleship, and so that's my favorite part of Wesley.
Start with what Wesley means to me. I've gotten more out of it in the past 4 years than I could ever have imagined. I've done more things, changed as a person for the better in ways that I could never have imagined. And honestly, I'm thankful that I get to stick around another year just to get to experience this wonderful community and fellowship another year. And to all the seniors graduating, y'all are going to do such great things, and I'm proud of all y'all. Y'all are going to go change the world.
Hi, my name is Maddie, and the thing I love most about Wesley is probably D groups. They're really close communities where people are not afraid to come together and talk openly about their walk with Christ and to challenge each other.
I love Wesley. Wesley's been where I found almost all of my community and where I feel free to be myself. Probably my favorite thing about Wesley are the D groups, because that's where I've met my closest friends and been able to grow spiritually and really share the most difficult things I was going through, is in those D groups with the people that I trusted.